I finally decided to splash out on a new car. Hey there, I'm Zach, and I'm going to give you 10 phrasal verbs to talk about money. But first, let me tell you a story. I finally decided to splash out on a new car. I had been saving up for the car of my dreams for a couple of years. But when I got to the car dealership, I think the car salesman was trying to rip me off. He said that the price had gone up by $2,000. I couldn't believe it. So I had two options. I could take out a loan, which I could pay off over the next 5 years, with interest of course, or my friend, who had recently come into a bit of money, offered to lend it to me, and I could pay him back over time and without interest. Either way, I knew I'd have to cut back on things like eating out and going to the cinema, but ultimately I knew I would be able to get by. So there you have it, 10 simple phrasal verbs to talk about money. The first one was splash out on. This means to spend a lot of money on something. I decided to splash out on a new car. Save up for is to collect money to be able to buy something in the future. I had been saving up for the car of my dreams. Rip off. This is when someone charges too much for something. I think the car salesman was trying to rip me off. Go up is to increase in price. So the price of the car had gone up $2,000. Take out, we can use this to talk about borrowing money from a bank or other official lender. For example, I could take out a loan, and pay off is to repay that debt. So I could pay off the loan over 5 years. Come into is to obtain money suddenly, often by inheriting it. For example, my friend who had recently come into a bit of money. Pay back is to give back money that someone lent you, usually from a friend or a family, and this is the difference between pay back and pay off. And cut back on is to reduce your expenses. So I knew I would have to cut back on things like going out, eating out, going to the cinema, and finally, get by. This is to survive financially. So ultimately, I knew I would be able to get by. Okay? So there we go, 10 phrasal verbs just for you. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram at Dream of English. But until next time, have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you later.